So today I want to talk about the stress-inducing and stress-relieving aspects of running. How's it going, runners? My name is Justin Thompson. I'm your average running PT, and I help the average runner achieve their own personal elite status. If that's something you guys are into, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you know when the next video comes out. So running is obviously placing a stress on the body, but I want to give you guys a little bit of a visual about what's actually going on and how running can either help relieve or increase the amount of stress in your life. So obviously everybody knows what some of the stress relieving benefits of running are. Obviously they are releasing endorphins in our body, those kind of happy hormones that make us feel good, that give us that runner's high, that really make us help relieve stress and kind of forget about all of our other problems that are causing stress in our life. Now, when it comes to how much stress is it actually putting on to us and how could it affect us in a negative way, we can't just think about the running itself. We have to think about all of the different stressors in our life. And I do draw this graph for people quite a lot in my physical therapy practice, where I show people that stressors don't just sit side by side in our life, they actually stack up. So we tend to think because they're different categories, they tend to kind of sit here and they don't really add up to a whole lot. But the problem is that the stress of, say, work plus lack of sleep plus poor nutrition plus running, all of that equal. We think that all that just sits side by side, but it doesn't. It actually ends up stacking here. So we've got all these different stressors in our life that are going in this direction and building within our body. And the thing is, we actually have a threshold where if we go beyond that threshold, our body's going to start to respond in a negative way. Okay, so we may have all of these other stressors, whether it's work or financial things or health or something else, or just the stress of living and your metabolism running. And then we go and we get a running injury and we think that, oh, it was running that actually sent us over that threshold. But we have to really consider what else is going on in life, because running by itself should not be creating any injuries. It should actually be helping us get fitter and stronger. So just something to be aware of when it comes to the stress of running. And so what then happens is, if we hit this threshold, when we train, it gives us a positive effect. So if we train, then we start to gain strength. We start to gain strength, gain strength, gain strength. But if we have too much stress, and so this is strength or fitness. So as we add stress to our training, increase speed, increase distance, all of this kind of stuff, then we will get stronger, get stronger, get stronger unless we cross this certain threshold. If we cross a certain threshold, then we will quickly start to decline. And we definitely don't want that, right? We don't want to hit that level of overtraining where the stress that we're putting on our body is no longer productive, right? So we have to find that kind of fine line where we're living just below this threshold, because just below this threshold is where we start to get the most benefits. Just like threshold training, using your lactate threshold or your things like that, it's the same thing. You want to push right up close to the line, but if you go over it, then you're not getting the same benefit as you would if you stayed just below it. You'll be doing too much, you'll be training a different energy system, and then suddenly you're not getting the benefits that you wanted from that workout. So hopefully that was helpful for kind of giving you an idea of how to balance the stress of running and life. Obviously, one of the best things that you can do to reduce stress is make sure that you're getting good sleep, staying well hydrated, eating good nutrition. That reduces the overall stress or inflammation and all the stuff that's going on in the body. So then you would be able to handle more training to get you closer to that threshold. So obviously managing all of the other things in life can help you to become a better runner. Obviously, life's a little crazy, and sometimes we can't be perfect with how we manage it all. So flexibility is also another thing that you kind of have to be able to do. You have to be flexible with your schedule, with your training, and all of this kind of stuff. Just make sure that you are doing the things that you need to do to keep your overall stress levels down so that you can get the most benefit out of your runs. All right, so that's all I've got for today. Head on out there, seek your elite. God bless, and I will see you next time.